going on and just some general information to get out to the public. Commerce Center pad site, we did work out the easement deal, which you guys did last month. As of yesterday, or as of this morning, Piney Ridge Road is closed, and they're doing all the excavation work down there, laying those culverts, getting the head wall in, and they should be able to complete that part of the project. They're saying in 3 days. It's a pretty pivotal time period with the project, and everything actually is on schedule with the Commerce Center pad site and branch construction. They're pros. They're great to work with. Chuck Little and I are having a good time working with them, and they are very good at what they do. Wells Fargo building, we did finally close on it. We have already conducted a space needs study. AECOM did that for us. What we'll do, push them into January and the new year and into the next budget cycle, is figure out what scenario we want to go with upfitting that building. AECOM has put together 4 different scenarios that we can go with, and we'll take a look at them. River Retreat Apartments, building 4 and 5 are going up. They're, of course, taking applications for tenants, and as of now, their performance agreement has been met, so they have been paid out. Jackson River Trail, Phase 5, we're looking at a January 15th substantial completion date. Just have some odds and ends to take care of up there. It looks really good. We had an on-site construction meeting up there that I unfortunately couldn't go to today because I was at another meeting, but Chad Williams went up and gave me a good overview of it. We'll be looking at, of course, waiting for it to green up a little bit before we do a river cutting up there, probably sometime late March or April. Wrightsville project, the last substantial construction has been completed, except for a few punch list items. And the final rehab right now is at 30% complete. We have till January 31st to get it done, and we're going to get it done. That project's going to be closed out after 7 years finally, which is great. It's done great things for that community. The ban on burning, we had a meeting today regarding that. It's going to be lifted effective at noon tomorrow. We'll post that and get that information out. The January board meeting falls on our holidays for the New Year's, so y'all don't have to take any action because it's already in the bylaws. Our meeting will be scheduled for Wednesday, January 3rd next month. I'll take any other questions if you might have.
Question. I had someone ask me, the River Retreat Apartments, do you have any idea how many of them have been rented out? What the occupancy rate is?
Not on hand. I could get an update on the number, and I could get...
Because the person asking me was concerned that they were sitting empty more than they thought they should be. And if we have a housing shortage in the Highlands, how could that be?
Yeah.
How can we have a shortage and these apartments are not going? Either people don't want to live in Alleghany County or something's wrong, but it throws a cold water on other developers who want to come in and build things if the ones we have aren't selling, what's going on. Second question is, what is the status of the development at exit 29 on the northeast corner above the interstate? Has there been any updates on it?
With the gas station they're building there?
No.
Which development are...
We talked about, it was like 100 acres.
Oh, out of the triangle?
Yeah.
It's AECOM actually has just given, and we have a meeting with them tomorrow regarding the study they've done, and that's a component of the study they've done regarding water and wastewater for that site. So that's where we're at with it. We're studying what we can do regarding the utilities out there right now.
So would you say that we're moving on pace?
It's progress. It's going to be an absolute challenge just because of the location and how far away it is from the utilities, but we're putting it all together, and we're seeing potential other options that might exist.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Reid, I have a
Yes, ma'am.
Just concerning the Wrightsville project, so with the reconstructions that they had and the total rebuilds, the ones that was torn down, the owners of those homes, are they, because this was a grant project and that money, no money, I'm assuming, out of their pocket, will they have to meet certain codes? Will they, I guess in a way, basically, can they go in and destroy those homes? So like if someone, doesn't take care of their home or something, is there anything after they're handed the keys that says you have to keep this home a certain way, or is it just?
The keys are turned over and it becomes their home.
I was just wondering with it being a grant, and I don't know anyone down there or anything like that, but of course, some of the homes we've seen and we know how they got that way. Who knows? I don't know. But I was just wondering if, it would be sad to me to see a new home built for someone for grant money, and then all of a sudden it's destroyed. So I didn't know if there was any follow-up or if they had to do a guideline or anything like that.
Many times with CDBG money like that and projects like that, you get about 10 or 15 years and then you run another CDBG project through the same community. That's kind of one of the trends that you see with those programs. Just because of the age of the house at that point, and you can do it.
I was just curious. It's like, okay, do they have to keep them a certain way?
You still have your codes.
Right.
And they sign the homeowners agreement with the contractors and the county at the beginning.
Okay.
That they should
So there's
keep and
something.
maintain.
So basically, those codes
Pay their
would come back
taxes.
to, but if we don't enforce things, so it's up to, so it comes back to, we have the codes, but we need to enforce it if we see something's going astray.
That's right.
Okay.
That's correct.
Question answered me.
All right. Anybody else? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.